know that harmful bacteria can be found in any food at any given time and from many different sources? As the person in charge, or PIC, of your food service establishment, it is up to you to do everything you can to make sure your food is safe by keeping these bacteria from making your patrons sick. Scientific data shows that harmful bacteria will thrive in TCS, or time temperature control for safety food, that is stored at a range of temperatures called the danger zone. This zone extends from temperatures as cold as 42 degrees to as hot as 134 degrees Fahrenheit. So to keep your TCS food safe, it is your job to ensure it is stored at or below 41 degrees on the cold side and 135 degrees for foods in hot holding. How you do that is a part of a management system referred to as active managerial control. There are many components to achieving active managerial control to ensure food safety. In this video, we will look at some techniques to help you achieve control over your food temperatures. So let's begin at the beginning. In other words, let's start by checking the foods you receive from your purveyor. It is up to you to ensure this food has been transported at a safe temperature. So purchasing your food from a reputable company is the first step in active managerial control. Ask your sales representative about the methods the company employs to ensure the food coming into your facility is safe. For example, make sure the company uses refrigerated food trucks to transport the cold food at or below 41 degrees. Furthermore, frozen foods must remain frozen to maintain integrity. Therefore, upon receiving these items, always check to make sure the food you receive has no signs of temperature abuse. Use your accurate thermometer to temp your cold items upon receiving it, and if it's not the correct temperature, refuse to accept this delivery. Never make assumptions when it comes to food safety. Next, you will want to make routine checks to ensure your refrigeration is operating properly. Your equipment must be capable of keeping your food at or below 41 degrees Fahrenheit. It is recommended you check all your refrigerated equipment every day. Furthermore, you should take care to check at various times throughout the day to ensure the equipment is keeping up with the demand of a busy time, such as the lunch rush or prime dinner prep. When you make these routine checks, write the information down so you are always aware of your food temperatures in case something goes wrong. You will use this information to determine if your food must be quickly cooled or discarded if necessary. When making your routine evaluations, remember to check your food temperatures at various places throughout the equipment. For example, take temperatures of food items located near the doorway of your walk-in, along with the items stored in the back nearest the fan. Also, your prep refrigerator should be checked inside the reach-in and at various locations on top. It is recommended to place accurate air thermometers inside the units, even if they are equipped with external thermometers. Remember to include these as a part of your routine quality assurance monitoring. Be sure your employees use best practices such as keeping foods below the fill lines of their pans. Also, when panning thick foods such as cheese and deli meats, you may need to fill just halfway to make sure the unit is effective at holding a safe temperature. And you need to cool all items after preparation in the walk-in before you place in a prep refrigerator. These units are meant to hold temperatures, not cool. So complete that process in the walk-in. For more information on properly cooling food, check out our video, Cooling Food Safely. You will also want to use practices to keep the food from remaining out of temperature control for long periods of time. For example, when you need to prepare large quantities of food, divide the food into smaller batches so prep can be completed quickly and placed in the walk-in for cooling. To further demonstrate this point, consider a deli restaurant that has a large catering order consisting of boxed lunches. You should pre-slice the deli meats to allow enough time to cool before the sandwiches are assembled. Then assemble the sandwiches in small batches so you can cool them down prior to placing in the takeout boxes. Consider assembling the boxes in the walk-in if possible, and make sure the lunches remain in refrigeration until it is delivered. Also, It is critical to deliver the lunches in a refrigerated truck or coolers, which maintain a reliable temperature at or below 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Train your delivery personnel to temp the product upon delivery. Moreover, if you have standard operating procedures, or SOPs, written down, it is much easier for training your staff on safe handling processes. Now let's discuss some of the hot holding techniques to ensure any food you hold in steam wells, hot cabinets, or other holding equipment remains at or above 135 degrees. One of the most important practices to ensure food remains hot is to turn the equipment on in enough time to allow it to heat up completely before you put the food in the unit. For example, if you use a steam well, fill it with water, turn the unit on, and allow the water to heat up completely before you put in the food. Also, make sure the food you place in the unit has been fully cooked or rapidly reheated to 165 degrees before placing and holding. Never place cold food in a unit that is only intended to hot hold. When using heat lamps, make sure the bulbs used are specifically designed for food service and the food remain in a thin layer under the lamp to ensure all parts of the food are hot. This can be tricky with fried food because the fried breading or skin tends to keep the interior portion of the food from remaining hot. The coating acts as a barrier from the heat lamp. You will need to monitor your food to ensure it remains at or above 135. As you do for your cold items, you must continually temp your hot foods. To summarize, you must keep all your TCS foods at or below 41 for cold food, or at or above 135 for hot. Always check your food deliveries for temperature abuse. When you prep, minimize the time your food is out of temperature, and afterward, cool your food quickly. Make sure you rapidly reheat foods before placing them in preheated hot hold units. Monitor your refrigeration and temperatures several times throughout the day and write it down, along with the time you checked. Furthermore, ensure your thermometers are accurate by checking out our video, Checking Your Thermometer. And remember, food safety starts with you, so be well, serve safely, and thanks for watching.